It's not easy because we are so very much, I mean, entrenched or focused on what we are doing, and we are. I think we are generally good at what we are doing in each region, in each nation. But there is so much more we can learn from each other in this area, and to mix that and start developing new ways of forest management. I think that's would be really exciting if we can come out of this project with that on board.
Yeah, so this is a very ambitious project, as many European projects are. We also have quite complex structure because we have not only division and work packages, as is usually the case, but we also have a number of case studies, and each of them have to deliver and fulfill what is planned. And then the next thing for me is that preferably such projects should also contribute to something better to make the world better, which also might be sounding obvious, but in many cases there is a lot of science done for science. Scientists producing papers, another scientist reading them and producing more papers, but not necessarily leading to big impact in practice. First of all, we have to, of course, to deliver. And then second point, that we should strive to make it relevant, and partly is depending on us, that we have to encourage appropriate research, I think, and we will try to do that.
What I hope to achieve is to guarantee a good structure that, I mean, that the management structure that we have is followed and it works, that all the partners, they feel comfortable with what they have to deliver, and my role is probably to send reminders, and together with Ola and Willis to help them to formulate their things in their deliverables in a way that we can submit our work to the European Commission. I think these cultural differences in cultural background are probably the strength of the project. I mean, I'm sure that the partners were chosen, that they accepted to be in the project because to capture certain variations that could be in forest management models and ecosystem services. And we really cover a wide range of differences, and those are also cultural differences.
And it's also that we have different disciplines involved there. We have I mean, pure natural scientists in one end, and we have rather pure social scientists in the other end. And to get them to understand each other is one challenge. And then we should bring up, so to say, the results from the case studies up to the European and global level again, to say, well, if we do this, improve our forest management models, and presume that they can do management like this. I mean, in these 4 years, you can't expect that you would have any established new forest management. You should have some demonstration cases up running for that. But to have it a major change during these 4 years, that's of course not possible.
Yeah, I would say that Ola covered it very well. So the first thing that when we talk about impact, we cannot talk about major impact within the project period, which is totally impossible just because we are dealing with forest ecosystem and processes are very slow, and as we know, it takes rotations, takes 50 years and 100 years. So the major thing that we should achieve within the project is to induce the change. So partly to generate knowledge that is necessary to understand what these alternatives can bring in the future, and then even more challenging to transmit this knowledge to the decision makers and managers and everybody who is concerned with forest, but their thinking is affected in a way that they could be receptive to these possible alternatives.